Hey people, Warlock Views here. I wanted to touch on something that has been a real big issue. And a lot of people don't think that it's a real big issue. And it's something that really has me really pissed off about something. And like I always say, I know I can't change the world by myself and all of that, but I don't think a lot of people get this. The other day, a friend of mine came to me and was talking about a girlfriend of hers. Her daughter was having a baby shower because she's about to have a baby, and I said, is she married? And she said, no. And I was like, you know what, I ain't going. And she's like, why not? She's having a baby. It's a beautiful thing. I said, but she's not married. And she didn't get it because of the simple fact, well, her and the baby daddy. I said, that's exactly what the problem is. He's the baby daddy. He's not her husband. You don't even refer to him as her boyfriend, even though that wouldn't matter either. But you said her baby daddy, they together. They're together. And the problem that I have with that is that it goes back to a prior video of mine as well, basically praising the negativity and downing the positivity. Because she was like, well, why she got to be married? And I'm like, yo, do you know that there's a major freaking problem with children born out of wedlock? I mean, me personally, you know what, I'm not even going to get into that. But that's a problem. You know, and everybody wants to congratulate a girl when she gets pregnant. But nobody worries about whether they're getting married. Now, I know a lot of people will say, well, marriage doesn't guarantee anything. No, it really doesn't guarantee that the guy's going to be there or what have you. It really doesn't. But take a look at where most of us came from. And I'm quite sure a lot of you here are around my age. And back in the 50s, 60s, marriage was the thing. It was, black couples were married, had a higher marriage ratio than anybody. And then comes the 70s, and, well, you know, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a whole different video, and how the black family got broke up. But nowadays, because we're having so many children born out of wedlock, we're having so many children without fathers in their lives, whether it be by choice and or by force. More likely, it's by force. That's why we're having all these daggone little knuckleheads growing up with all these quote-unquote female tendencies. Now, don't get me wrong. Well, yeah, you're going to get me wrong, so fuck it. But there's no way in the hell that a woman can teach the lessons that a man can teach. Marriage does not guarantee the guy's going to be there. But there's some level of commitment of the guy to be there with a marriage. And she tried to ask me, well, why aren't you gonna, why wouldn't you go? Or why do I have such an attitude when I hear about everybody praising these young girls or women or whatever the hell you want to call them for having a freaking baby and they're not married? Now, I'm not saying everybody, never said all, never said everybody, that everybody turns out to be fucked up because they have a single mother. No, that's not what I'm saying, but the odds are stacked against them because of that fact. Because of that male figure's not there. So no, I'm not going to go and support a young lady that's having a baby out of wedlock. I'm just not going to do that. That's just me. You may feel differently. That's on you. But the whole thing is, is that stop praising negative behavior and stop acting like when a girl does get married, you want to be happy for her, whatever. But in the back of most women's minds, like, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't. I don't know what. Just because it didn't work for you, don't mean it's not gonna work for somebody else. So once again, like I said, stop feeding into the negativity. If you wonder why I'm looking off screen, I'm here at a store with a friend of mine. It's about to snow here. And you know motherfuckers like to wait till the last damn minute. Anyway, stop praising these girls for getting pregnant and not having a freaking husband. Most of them get pregnant, don't even have a career. Some of them get pregnant, don't even finish school. But yet, that's the best thing in the fucking world, that she's having a child. We praise the wrong things. And it makes them feel like they're doing the right thing, which they're not. So, nonetheless, I just wanted to touch on that for a minute in reference to young ladies getting married having children out of wedlock and all of that stuff. And it shouldn't be praised. It shouldn't be glorified. It shouldn't be celebrated that she's pregnant. It shouldn't be. But then again, who the hell am I? You're gonna do what the fuck you want to do. But when the problems come to your neighborhood in reference to all of these single mother children acting a damn fool, don't get mad. Because you're not doing anything or trying to say anything to not encourage these young ladies to do this. You're actually encouraging them by celebrating the fact that they're pregnant and that they're having a child and don't have a husband. Nonetheless, that's my point on it. That's my view on it. Take it as you will. I'll get back to y'all later, probably sometime today with something else. And until then, y'all be cool. My people out the Midwest that's got that snowstorm or the bad weather, y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe. And God bless, and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. And leave me a comment. Alright? Talk to you later. Deuces.